I'd like to welcome you. My name is Warren Kramer, and I want to welcome you to the 2009 recovery panel on Taste of Health on the Costa Fortuna. And I want to give everybody up here a big thank you for joining us, our panel. Everybody up there has some wonderful story to share about their recovery, what they've done to achieve their health. And I just want to say a couple things that many people, when they come to macrobiotics or natural healing, are in search of somebody that went through the same experience, maybe that had the similar challenge or similar struggle. And as I think most of you can imagine, of course, it gives a great sense of hope and optimism when you can meet someone and talk to someone who actually has been there and hear about what they did to turn their health around. I'm asked that all the time. I know other counselors and teachers are asked the same thing. And so I'd like you to listen to them in the way of listen to really what they went through and what really they needed to do to turn their health around. They're all different, unique stories and very powerful. And again, I'm very grateful for them to be here. And what they're going to do is introduce themselves, their name, where they're from, and take a few minutes and talk about their own recovery. And then when we go through everybody, we're going to give you the opportunity to ask questions. You can either direct it to the group or to an individual, and we'll have some dialogue.
My name is Marlene, Marcello-mckenna. As far as I've been told, I'm the longest living, medically documented macrobiotic survivor. Been right now 23 years. I'm going to do this a little differently. I'm going to talk about what happened to my body, my mind, and my spirit, and try to do it all in 4 minutes. I was diagnosed at the age of 37 with metastatic malignant melanoma. For those of you who don't know melanoma, it is cancer of the skin. A mole on my back had turned cancerous. I had a round of surgery in Rhode Island to remove that mole. 6 months later, I had the lymph nodes on the right side of my neck removed because they found a tumor that had actually gotten very large. And then I thought I was just fine. I went on with my crazy lifestyle as a female stockbroker, raising 4 children, thinking that nothing would stop me. Except a year later, I started getting very bad stomach pains, and long story short, I had 8 blood transfusions, was rushed into surgery in 1986. I was given, the prognosis was 9 months to live, and they removed 20 inches of small intestine and 5 malignant tumors. At that point, my doctors said, really, there's not much we can do for you. Neither chemotherapy or radiation was actually offered. And my surgeon, very honestly, at Mass General, by the way, big fan of Massachusetts General Hospital, he said, honestly, if you do take a form of chemotherapy, it may not even prolong your life more than a year. Through the efforts of my younger brother, and we'll go on to what happened to me, I found macrobiotics. My younger brother went to a psychic healer. That psychic healer actually changed my life. Entering macrobiotics is not just about food. It is about changing your whole mind and your whole way of thinking. And it truly changed all the negativity that was a part of my life, the crazy stress lifestyle. And I have to stress this because it's not just about food. The food will help change your mind, will cleanse your blood, and will help you go on a whole new path. And the other thing that happened to me was the spiritual side. You have to learn to go inward and to really look into yourself as a human being. I had promised God that if He walked me through this journey, and if I survived, that I would give Him back life with life. So a year and a half after my terminal prognosis, I conceived a child at the age of 42. 3 doctors told me to have an abortion. I refused. Considered it, but ended up refusing. My son is now a junior in college. He is 20 years old at the University of Tampa. He has been extremely healthy, and I never had any problems at all during that pregnancy. So it is a wonderful quest, the Macrobiotic way. I have a website. I, like Bob and Janet and Judy, have talked to a lot of people over the last 23 years. I hope I've become a resource for people. I've done radio, TV appearances, and in April I'm going to speak to a group in Sacramento, California, if any of you live near there, called Healthy You. And I hope to be on this journey, and it's a mission for me. It's a mission to help out as many people as I can. My doctors did say it was spontaneous remission, just like Bob. So I do encourage any of you that are struggling with illness to look at the macrobiotic path. And my book is available in the bookstore. I do apologize, I don't want to take Ginny's time. When Hope Never Dies. Thank you.